Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're back in Switzerland still, and we're in Spiez to be precise. The main station is deceivingly quiet. I know we just saw a freight train going through there and a passenger train has turned up, but as far as big stations go in the real world, this is alright, isn't it? It's not as busy as it looks when you bring up all the line information. It looks like a spaghetti mess. But they seem to be timed just about right, and it's a steady flow rather than trains queued up for miles. So we have a lot going on, but not all at once. I think that's the key. It's nice, isn't it? This is steady. I was always a little bit concerned whether I was just throwing too many trains onto our network, and it was mentioned several times down in several episodes by several people that I may have too many trains on my network. That doesn't seem the case, does it? It's very quiet. This is great news though, because this is one of our busiest stations as far as lines go. The other one would be Brig and Visp. We'll have to take a look at those as well. Although the last time we were in Visp, it was fairly steady there as well. So I think we've nailed it. Just about. What are we doing today? We are going to do something today. There's been several comments over, again, several episodes by several people to do something slightly different at Lötschberg. Currently, I just plonked a station in, as you would if you were playing the game, to deliver our planks to that new station. The suggestion was to take the existing station we already had there, the fuel line that we've got running, and make that more of a central hub where our trucks will go and drop off or pick up things, and would have more of a little delivery section going on for any goods that come into there. Nearly 800 million in the bank again. Money's going back up. We should be able to tweak the maintenance again of all of our vehicles once we've got ourselves into a comfortable position. However, today is all about replacements, and that's going to be pricey. Shall we start with the one we can see? I should pause it really. If we go down to electric multiple units, we've got the Domino, the RBDE 560, and these come in various flavors. Look at this, we've got different liveries and we've got different set sizes, so 4, 5, 6 and 3 to add to our 2 that we had before. In real life, a 2 set would probably work. It would be designed to work that way. In Transport Fever 2, the balance doesn't allow for that, but it's okay. We can go with the larger ones that probably will make a little bit more cash than the smaller variant. What do we put on the mountain railway? Here's the region Alps. I like the idea of that. We do have a 4-piece set. The capacity is 73. We may need to double them up or add another train. For now, I think we'll just stick them on there, see how they do, and see if we get a build-up of passengers at any of the stations. 34.2 million. There we go. Region Alps. That's ideal, isn't it, for going up into the Alps? It's not the EMU that we're going to have, the electric multiple unit, but it is the one we're having for now. Talking of which, we should play the date again. It was paused for the end of the episode, and away she goes. I can't see. That's just road. There we go. Away she goes. Better. It is full. We may have vaporized a few, well, a handful of people, perhaps. They'll find their way back to wherever they're going. Wieners. Brilliant. Could we do the same with this? Because the ones we have on are not cutting it. Now, we don't really need the extra speed. What we need is the capacity. And there are the 6 set ones, which will be a little too big for this line. However, once we've caught up with the stations, we can drop it back down to, I would say, a 5, which will be a little nippier So we'll add these on. Very long trains. We'll take a look at them. 52.3 million. This is a slightly different livery. It's still SBB, I believe. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It says on the side. That's nice and long. Is it too long for our stations? Probably the one at Steffisburg. Possibly not Oberhofen, though. For this station, oh, look at that. It was made to fit. Well, it's actually a little shorter. We've got a bit more room there. That should really get these people moved. And if they're being shifted, they're getting onto the rest of our network a lot quicker. This one could be changed for them. I don't know whether I want to change them all to these. Is that what would happen? Do these still run? What are these? These are RE450 commuter train. I mean, maybe we should just leave one on anyway. Is it doing the job? That's the question. Yes, these get bunched up occasionally, which is why we have a crazy amount of people on the platforms. I'm hoping that settles down. It should do. The more I run this map to test its stability, the more I see that steadying out a little bit. So yes, where are we? We need to do this ferry. I know we're going to get rid of this one, but let's manage vehicle. I would really like to get in that brand new one if it will fit. It was this one, wasn't it? Is it small? Is it classed as small? It is. It's brilliant. We could always put this one back on. It is supposed to be out here. But let's see how this does. It's a fancy little ferry, isn't it? There we go. I mean, I do like it. It looks the part. Look at that. It's almost... Is it catamaran-y? I believe it is, isn't it? Sort of. Yes. There we go. That's fancy. Look at the captain in there. No step. Ooh, what's that mean? What does that do? Does that do something? Why does that say no step? I don't know what that means. No step. Can I work that out? No, probably not. Oh, look at it spin around. It's going to be a lot nippier than the other one. It might... well, people are still using it. Oh dear, that tilts. I mean, those people that do use it have now got a better service. I don't mind it competing with rail. Well, to go across from here to here does make sense than go all the way around via train. So yes, that is perfectly fine. To Interlaken as well. There we go. Across the ocean. The ocean? It's not an ocean, Grand. It's a lake. You know it's a lake. Dear oh dear. Right. This mess. How do we sort this out? Well, the first thing we need to do is expand this platform. Configure that. Let's get this expanded. And then we'll go from there. How many tracks are we going to need? Just two, right? 2 platforms, I think. That's all we're going to need. There we go. Is that all we're going to need? We're going to be dropping off planks. It doesn't even need to be this big. We'll be dropping off planks, storing everything in some sort of truck yard down here. And that will be that, wouldn't it? Yeah, and our trains would merge back up here. This doesn't need to be very quick at all, does it? As long as it's acceptable, which it is. There we go. I like it. We'll need a couple of signals now that we've got 2 trains on here. We can have them a little away from the station. Let's go with 3s. One there. Oh, we could put the other one on the right. There we go. One on the right as well. Not where they go, but why not? We can do it, can't we? It mixes things up a little bit. Let's put these on as well. I love these. And then we'll put the right variant over there. There we go. Lovely. Now, obviously, we're not done. We are going to need a double tunnel and perhaps even a double bridge. But I think that's okay, as long as it works. There we go, it works. Double bridge? Why not? Why not? We can branch off from here then, where it looks like it should be branching off. There we go, we've got a double bridge. It looks the part now, it even looks sturdier. And other than that, I think we're good to go. Yes, what we can do now is divert this over to here. Do we have a train that's coming in? We don't. I like this idea because it means we can get rid of all of this gubbins that we had going on. We can still leave this passing track in because we have to get onto the shared line with the oil train. Or at that point it's empty, it's running empty. Right, we're going to get rid of that. No longer a thing. I know we've got all of our paintwork there, but it does mean we don't need this junction. We don't need a oh dear, we need that bit of track. We don't need a passing section at the station as well, so that can get a little bit of a rework. We'll no longer interfere with this little local line that heads up to Oberhofen. I like that. We're going to need blocking. We do have blocking on here apparently, and it's going to be the wrong signal, isn't it? But we'll need more blocking in case they're really close together. Perhaps one just here on the bridge will look cool, or just before the bridge would look a little better. We'll keep them at 3, just like that. What I'll do is I'll put all the signals in one way, then we'll add all the little distant signal things that are on them. Technical terms I'm going for today. And we'll have another one just there. Where's another one going to be? Just before the bridge there. We can reinforce them with a little bit of concrete to make them look the part. We'll definitely need a signal here now, won't we? Which unfortunately is going to be obstructed by that catenary mast. Well, this doesn't need to dive off quite so aggressively or early. So we'll change that slightly so that we can fit our signal in. That's better. Then we can scoot past at silly speeds, hopefully. Let's change this bit as well. I don't want to slow down. We only need to be going 116. I'd rather not slow down if we can manage it. There we go, 135. Can we get that signal a little? Oh no, it's got rid of the mast. Look at that. Perfect, guys. Oh, I love it. So that's going to be there. And that will be back here. Yeah, we've got a little short signal there. That should be fine. They're the French ones, but we don't mind. I'm not going to go around doing them all in an episode. I'll just sort of remember at some point to do them before we finish up and do the camp rides. So that all the signals that could possibly be these are uniform. There we go. Boatload of signals done. Perfect. I think we're good. None of our trains should be backing up behind each other. I mean, we could put an extra blocking one just before the tunnel. If anything, as a little bit of scenery. There we go. Just before the tunnel. Although it's invisible, which is really bizarre. One there. One there. Get these. One that side. And one that side. When we close this, though, they're visible. So that's going to be our main place. Are our trucks going to get under this bridge? If not, we'll make it a little bit lower, the road. Now, big old truck depot-y thing. That's what we need. And it's going to be quite big, isn't it? Not that, though. We need this. We don't... Oh, yeah, we can have it by era. That'll work. Just don't touch any of the era buttons. Configure that. Add another road up here. It can run by the other side of the track. What I was thinking, and they may even build over here, which will make it interesting for our buses. Click on the right thing. Dear, oh dear. No, you're not going up. You're going to stay like that. Going to bring that down. And you're going, make that curvy. You're going to slot in just there. And that gives us a bit of scenery as well, as far as roads are concerned. And if they build out this way, that'll be kind of nice. Maybe we could get some industrial buildings out there. I don't mind that so far. We're going to need the smaller platforms. Not too small. For our little delivery trucks. Yes, we'll need those somewhere. We need to increase the size of this road somehow. Which is going to be tricky because this is right here. I'd rather them not run this slow, but yeah. What can we do? Maybe we can make that a little better under there. Because I'd like this, like that is there. So it's the fastest we've got, but yeah, that's going to be a little bit too close. You should have done this bit first. All we did is put a standard thing down, didn't we? That does need to be straight if possible. There we go. Lovely. I guess the same is going to need to happen there, and then we're going to need to head down. That can go there. Do we still have room? I think we're going to be okay. We'll pop that in there. And then we can connect this up. Streets. Now it's a bit wonky. We'll smooth that out a touch. One day we might have these bits of entry roads exactly the same size as every other road on the map. Yes, I'm always going to get a bit salty about that. Not too salty though. Right, this needs to head down and under, hopefully. Oh, we might be able to get a little more out of it. There we go. We just take that down like that. Does that work? I think it will. That might give us the room we need for our trucks. Let's bring this along straight. What are you doing? Take that off. Can we fit in? It's worrying, isn't it? Let's take that junction out because it scares me. I know, we're getting rid of... Oh, I don't want to get... Well, you're going to have to. You're going to have to. We're going to redo that whole section. Where are we heading currently? So far, what I'd like you to do, if we're coming through town, we want to go through something like that. And then this would be more of a main road this time. Let's get this side bit in. Make sure we fit. Where is that going to go? Is that need to be a little closer? It actually needs to be a little closer. Look at that. It gives us a bit more room to play with. This can then come up something like that, I think. Don't go up that steep. It's not required. Then you can slot into there. Then we can have a branch over there like we had before for our trucks to head off. It almost looks like it could be a roundabout, to be fair. Just here, like a little industrial roundabout. Should we do that? As long as you do them properly this time. We'll take that back. Take that back. Let's put the roundabout in. Let's get us some flat ground so it's not too wibbly wobbly. You want these and that, this and that. There we go. We'll get that area where we're going to have our roundabout all the same elevation. Then we'll get our roundabout in, just the normal one. There we go. 2-lane radius, just a little bit bigger. And we'll have it just on the edge there. Then we'll change it to this sort of road. Although it could be like that, couldn't it? I don't mind them building on it. No, you stay like that. That'll be absolutely fine. Can we slot in? Oh, it's perfect. Guys, it's absolutely perfect. And then we can head off this way for this one. And then it can just curve nicely down. There we go. This is much tidier. This can come in something like that, perhaps. Maybe more like... Well, that will do. I like it like that. That'll be fine. We can have a little side road, perhaps, that comes around here. And then joins up and bypasses the roundabout, which would be an entrance for this. This we can then tidy up a little bit and go around, hopefully, like that. There we go. We've got a little more height, haven't we? Our big truck should get under there now. Right, I've saved it, ready for the craziness that's about to happen. We currently have a broken line, and we're not done with this yet. This isn't going to be up here anymore like that. We're going to get rid of this. All of this. Gubbins no longer needs to be there. We can undo that, what was there, can't we? We go to paint tools. Just get rid of all of that. There we go. There we go. We fixed it, guys. Like we've never been there. Perfect. Instead, we can have that along here, since they're not building much. around this way. We can have it go along there, can't we? Yes. I know we're getting rid of a few of our buildings, but this would make sense to me. What's going to be delivered? We're only having one truck that picks up and drops off. And it just needs to turn round. We could have a one-way system. Do we want to deliver the machines straight from here? Wouldn't that make sense? Yes. So what we can do is have a second platform over there. It can be two-way, I think, just in case the general public wish to use it. Yeah, we'll add another on the other side. I just realised we don't have to take anything back, do we? We can just bring the planks here and head back, and then we can have some little trucks delivering from here. Obviously, it doesn't quite need to be that big, so we'll shrink this one down like that. That will be for our little trucks. They'll be possibly moving continuously. Well, I mean, ideally, the little trucks could go the other way. No, it doesn't matter, Grand. It really doesn't matter. They can go whichever way they want to go. They could come in this way then. In fact, this main road that we've got our truck on can be the little shortcut. And it could be this sort of road. And head that way into town a different way as well. Did we need to do it like that? It's not really. Let's put the junction in first. Again, it looks like it should be a roundabout. I feel like I'm going overboard with roundabouts now. There you go. That goes in there. That can come up there, should anybody wish to use it. This can go over there. It does look like a roundabout. Double roundabout, in fact. Triple all the roundabouts. Okay, not all the roundabouts. This can head off. And where's that going to head? We're going to connect up there as I destroy someone's business or home. Yeah, that never happens, does it? And then we branch off like this for our little trucks. Possibly a little further away from that. There we go. Alongside the track here, that's nice. And then it can come round and then join back in up here somewhere. I like it. I like it. It kind of works, doesn't it? Not bad. I think this just needs to be flat, doesn't it? Just go in, not like that. That's awful. Stay flat. There we go. That's better. That wasn't required, the little lump. Perfect. Now we've got some room for some detailing of this. This end one. What's that going to store? Tools. Doesn't really need to have dry storage again, but we're going to have it because I like the idea of it. We'll have these ones at the back for the little deliveries that we've got going on. There we go. And then for this one here, we'll have... well, that's not how I expected that to go. It's a bit finicky. Right, maybe we can fix it though. We just need you to join back up. There we go. And you're joined back up as well. That's fine, isn't it? That's everything we need. Great. Right, that wasn't how that was supposed to go. Does that work? It's detailing in the simplest of forms. Let's get our work smoothed out. Not that one, this one, where we've changed all the ground and dug straight into it. I mean, it probably would look like that when it's first done, but not after it's settled for a few years. Ground doesn't settle in this game, so you have to force it. Right, we have access everywhere, and we've even got a bit of a continuation going down here. And this has a little bit more headroom, quite literally. Can we get all this put together? Is this the idea you guys had? I may have done it wrong. After all that, you'll be in the comments saying, no, Gran, not that. That's a terrible idea. Do the one we said, not the one you've done and made up. Right, anyway, where's our train? Our plank train, if I can find it. Is that it? Train 9? No, that's one of those. Oh, we could change these. Continue what you're doing. Right, let's get the line. It's going to be over here, isn't it? We need the freight ones. Steffisburg plank freight is going to be slightly different now. Manage line. No longer do you go to the Steffisburg tool yard. No, this is going to have to be called something different. now, the refinery. Probably, the North Oil Yard isn't what that's called. Why do you do that? That's a little strange. You're on the right platform. Why do you... What's going on there? What are you doing there? Is it because of this? Oh, I bet it's because of that. Speech signal. Yes. Yeah, wait. Leave that in. Place that there, then add it. Yeah, that would make sense. No, you're still... Oh, no. Grand, you just did exactly the same thing. Add it there. Oh, my days. Sometimes my brain just doesn't want to play. This is all going to be different now. How long are we into the episode? Yeah. Unlikely we're going to fit it in, but we will rework that station. I might do it in between episodes because we've already seen how to build it. I just don't know at the moment whether we can get a an island platform going. Yeah, right. So that's in. We need a delivery line from here to here to deliver the planks that come into there. Now we could have our trucks deliver the construction materials direct into here, and then they can head off around here, couldn't they? And avoid town. In fact, they could drive up that way as well. I would prefer them not to turn around in here. Not that it matters. Now, if we did do that, we would need a delivery point of some sort down here. So, if we are going to do that, do it a bit at a time. We'll do that, and we'll use these. I'm going to put them in anyway. Let's mix it up a bit and put our little sheds at the end like that. There we go. And then another one at the back for our vans, should we decide to do a local drop with those. And I don't know what we're doing with that yet, so we'll leave that as is. Okay, a new line. We won't need many trucks, I don't think, doing this. Just a consistent run from there to there. And then we'll use waypoints to get the truck to run one way or the other. Which way do we want to run round? Well, currently you're trying to run... I don't like that colour, though. This is going to be planks, isn't it? There we go. We can see it now. So, yeah, we'll go under the bridge on this side. Let's get us a waypoint on here. Bring up that line again. Line 1, that's all it's called. Name that. Oh dear, Stefanosoberg. Steffisburg. Oh dear. Lumber. Yeah, that'll do. Perfect. You got there eventually. Manage line. Then we can have, after the branch, which works, I guess, go that way. There we go. You find your way through town. Bit of extra scenery with trucks. I like it. Do we have we do have a depot. 5 vehicles. We've got these down here. Should we wish to return the tools? We don't. Oh, I was asked to put in, I think it was LKW Walter, as they're kind of the Eddie Stobart of Europe. I think it was those. We'll find a place for those. They could do this. They do take them, and they do take tools. We could have them stopped in there. They don't really do any mega tight turns. Yeah, we'll have 2. And since we are just picking up whatever that train drops off, we can have them manage vehicles. Oh, do you know what you want to do, Grand? It's dry storage, isn't it? No, don't delete the lot. It looks beautiful. We could get rid of these. Please go back in and put in a mirror image of the other side. Is that right? Yes, there and there. There and there. Beautiful. We may need to change the terminal again. Yep. Terminal 1. There we go. Lovely. Do you do the right thing? You do. Who's complaining? Oh, combat delivery. Yes, because we've really ruined your line. You're going to drop off here now. We're not going to get that in today, are we? No. We can get this in and have little vans drop off in here. Oh, I changed this layout because it cut across here with the steepest little hill right here. I'm not overly happy with this at all. I might replace that station and get it leveled up a little tidier. But yeah, the AI really made a meal of that, and it got me a little worried because when it does it too tight, it will crash the game. So it's debatable whether that was the cause of it. Now, these guys are not doing drop all the things any longer. No, you're getting rid of that. And you're not dropping off in the high street. Our little vans can do all of that gubbins. And they can do it down side streets as well. Which means high street can go. There we go. Where are you dropping off? Where are you broken exactly? Why are you broken there? Waypoint 3. Don't understand. That should be fine, shouldn't it? There's no one ways. What's up with you? What have I broken here? Oh, Lötschberg South. Yes, that's not a thing anymore. That's why. Oh, look where it goes. I love it. They stay out of town. That's similar to what it's going to do when it drops off in here. It's going to go that way round. So it'll drive through and go up and around. We can't do it at the moment, as I would like to get some more trains on. But this works as it is, I believe. Once we set this line up, we're going to have one from here going up and doing the deliveries. Where's the other one? Down here, right? In fact, now that it's a little van, it can come down a side street, can't it? And not get on the main road and hold up traffic. Yes, as long as it reaches everywhere. Buildings. Let's do this. I love fiddling around with a map like this. I hope it's equally enjoyable for you. Let's pin that and make sure we're reaching all of the tall buildings. I think we are. Just about. Are we? Is that highlighted? That one on the corner? I think that's about perfect. Guys, I think we've got it. It's lovely if it is. Yeah, that'll do. You know what? That's close enough. You're going there. Our little vans can come around there. Managed line. What do we have so far? High Street? No, that's going. You're going to be going there instead. Going around, skipping past the bus, heading up, and then back into here. I mean, you do a turnaround. It might be acceptable, to be fair, because you're a little van. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, isn't it? If that's what you want to do. These are delivering tools. There we go. Make that a tooly colour. And that'll be Uberhofen tool delivery. They have an actual delivery now. Alright, should we get those on as well? But, oh, I haven't set these on a line. Good job. That one. There we go. Off you go, guys. Dear oh dear. That would have been hilarious. Not. Buy vehicles. Let's get our little vans on here. These ones. Now, these are going to be delivering tools. They could be, I mean, they could be anything, really. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get one of those. I don't know how many we'll need, to be fair. Should we have one of each? Yeah, let's do that. One of each. Does that work? Not a plain one, but we'll have one of each. And we'll put all those on the tool delivery. There we go. And actually, we'll wait until full. Manage. No. Yes. I don't know. Maybe. Do we? Sure. Wait until full. And the same over here, I think. Do we do the same over here? I think we should, shouldn't we? Otherwise, it's pointless. There's no need to run it empty. But there we go. Let's watch this convoy coming out of here. We're going to have a load of new vehicles, guys. I'm going to save it before we do. There we go. Many save games. That's another little truck. Almost smashes into all of our brand new sparkly trucks. Vans, even. And there's our big LKW Walker. Top line Scanias indicating to go out. They're going to be busy doing their stuff. They look like curtains on the side there. That would kind of work. Definitely had a few of those where I worked when I was a forklift driver. Putting steel on. I know it's not lumber, but similar thing. Big long steel beams that we shoved into curtain sided trucks. There we go. Oh, they've gone that way round. Interesting. Is that because they're quicker? Maybe. That's interesting though. I like that. Right, they should just head off. They're going to stop at this one first. Ignore all the stuttering. There we go. Our little trucks over, or little vans over here, they don't care about turning around tight corners like that. They did drive through each other, which is sad. There goes our other truck, MAN. All a bit weird and stuttery. I think that's why they're trying to sort their paths out at the moment. Their pathing might be a bit skew-whiff. Right, there we go. So next time out, we'll add a similar service to what we've got there to deliver our comm mats around town. For now, do we need to put a new train on here? Possibly. We've got that little one at the moment. This one. But I'd prefer... Oh, we could put the other Alps one on. Managed vehicle. I like that idea, guys. This one. We'll put one of them Regio Alps, but only a 3-car. How many does that take? 53. That'll do. Add that into there. Replace that. That should make us a little bit more money, perhaps. There we go. In fact, how much money is that making? We can check back on that to see if we actually break even. I don't mind though. These are scenery. Very much so. We could do the same with this one. I don't like the 2-car sets. Well, I do like them. My bank manager doesn't like them at all. He thinks they're terrible. These. Yeah, what have you got? You've doubled up to 68. I don't think you need to be that busy anyway. So we could have the Domino rather than the Region Alps heading that way. 3-car set, 52. I think that'll be ample. There we go. We'll get that. Take a look at that livery as well. Modernising, guys. Do we like those? They're pretty snazzy, aren't they? Beautiful. Beautiful. Platforms are possibly a bit high. That's fine. We can lower them if need be. Away they go. I guess they're alright, aren't they? You can step down a little bit. They're a little bit nippier as well. I love these little buses we've got. Everything's looking a bit old, but we've just spent a fortune. I think eventually we'll be alright. We'll be on top of things. Have you run empty? That's unfortunate. That's because we were messing around with your stuff, wasn't it? And I bet I didn't pause it. I want to get to 2012 before we head off. We should have the connection we need. Yes, that's highlighted. That's highlighted. It's just going to be a little bit of a break because this train might have lost all of its goods. I don't know where they are. We'll have to look on the side of the track. We do have this section where we scoot up here. I'm not sure that's required, or is it? Oh, well, yes, we could. It just doesn't need to be slow track, does it? Really? Yeah, we can head over there and then up there. Is there no other way? Could you not go this way? We could have a little branch coming off here. I believe that's what I was going to do. I don't want to risk that right now. But yes, having a little branch coming across here would allow that plank train not to use this little bit and instead scoot up here, which was used. It still is used by our iron and coal train, but it will scoot off that way. I like it. Have we completely broken the planks before we go? No, there we go. It's all sorted itself out. We probably just lost everything. Finances, you were doing fantastic, but I broke things because maybe I forgot to pause it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's get on a train. I like the idea of getting on a train. Should we get on one of our new... Where are they? Where's our new ones? Come on. There you are. You're just heading in there. This sounds like a plan. There we are, guys. We've just arrived at Oberhofen station. We're going to be taking a little ride back round. Did we go on this one last time out? Do you know? I'm not sure now. That's unfortunate if we did. But it is a new train, so we'll stay on because we'll see some different things going on. We can discuss a little bit what we're going to do with Lötschberg station is going to be different. I'm hoping we can get away with the island platform idea, because that would make sense. And it would also mean we can bring in the shuttle service or another little regional train that would head up to Rework and use that little bypass track that goes under Thun. I would love that. So that's another thing we can do. And we'll get the deliveries sorted for our commats and have our trucks go straight through town, drop them off, no messing about, and return. Which means we should be able to reduce the amount of trucks needed on that line, as they're going to be pretty nippy through Lötschberg here. Yeah, I like that. So we'll rework this. It's going to be tricky. Well, that doesn't matter, does it? Bit of fun. Get it looking the business. It's still going to be 2 tracks, but it's also going to be 2 platforms, hopefully with a platform in the middle and people get on underneath onto a single platform. I think that would look really cool if we can get it working. There is that other fancy German station that I believe has elevated tracks. That may work. I did see them in there. Ooh, now I've got my thinking shoes on. I'll experiment, guys. I like that. What's going on down there? There's like tables and chairs, like a little venue going on, like a reception or a party. That was cool. I've never seen that before. Guys, look at that. It's all busy. Over at our... well, you can't because our other train is huge. But there we go. It looks a bit more industrial now. I like it. Yeah, we'll see how it all comes together when we come back. I'm guessing we didn't get anything. I should check, really. We did! Guys, new shunters, electric shunters. And then I'll pop us back on the train. What else have we got? Goodness me. More liveries. What is that? The Stadler Kiss and the Stad... Right, guys, in the comments. Okay, we're back on board. Lots to do when we come back. We've got a whole load of new vehicles. I've paused the date again. I don't want anything else to show up. Where do we put all those? Answers in the comments, please, and we'll get them all on, as well as what we were going to do originally. It's going to be a busy episode. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.